Welcome to the very first episode of the Web Coding Show. Think of a cooking show, but for developers. The concept is really simple. 4 teams of web coders, 1 challenge, and 4 hours to build something amazing. The problem here is students rely heavily on HELB loans. And they struggle to stretch that money across their semester. So the task is you're supposed to build a system to help students manage the HELB loans in a way that banks don't currently offer. So you have 30 minutes to brainstorm and prepare your approach, then 4 hours to build your idea. 30 minutes starts now. Let's go.
My name is Brian Albert. Personally, I'm a software developer and I feel nice to be here.
My name is Alan, a software developer also. Little bit tensed, but we're here. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Barbara Wendy, full stack developer.
Hi, my name is Irene Musili, a developer, front-end, and also a designer.
Hello, my name is Chuborabiose Clementine, and I'm a junior developer.
I'm Hilary Mutai. I'm a software developer, full stack.
Hello, I'm Nyaga Robinson. I'm a student at Machakos University Computer Science, majoring in Computer Science, backend developer. I'm exploring machine learning and AI, and still a bit of data science. That's essentially who I am.
I'm Marian Wanjiko, a student from Machakos University, a full stack developer.
So my name is Joseph. Will be one of the judges. I'm a financial advisor, and I wish all the best to the candidates.
I'm feeling pretty good, honestly. I think we're going to do a pretty good job.
Our approach is quite okay because we are dealing with something that we are used to it, like HELB mostly is used in campus. So you find that when you're given a problem to solve in the field, in that sector, at least there is something that you can come up with.
We are confident with the solution that we've come up with. We are confident on it. Though I've just met this guy today, I think we are collaborating really well.
Basically, it's just a HELB budgeting assistant. Because HELB is one fund that is usually given to campus students, and campus students at times are, not able to manage their finances quite well.
Being a backend developer, I think should really come through being a full stack developer at the front end and the designing. And I'm really confident with our designs. That is why I can trust it pretty much heavily.
In school, a lot of students face challenges managing the HELB money they get. So we've come up with an idea of a system yenye kumsi akishapewa do hii pesa itakuwa inaingia kwa hii system. So in this system, hapo ndo mali system yenyewe ndio itaweza kumanage student mwenye ameshindwa kumanage do through the system. System pia itakuwa inaweza ku auto invest, like there is a small portion ya hiyo pesa yenye itakuwa inatolewa automatically, itakuwa ina deduct hiyo pesa ikiingia. So hii pesa itakuwa ina regenerate each and every semester. Hii pesa ikiingia, hii pesa itakuwa ina accumulate to a certain portion yenye utakuwa unakuwa allowed ku withdraw.
We've done the research. We have brainstormed on the challenge that is in our hand, and we've made quite some milestones.
We're trying to come up with a funds management for overall students to manage their HELB allocations. Yeah, so the system we're developing will allow them to access a certain percentage of the amount without necessarily having to deplete the whole allocation.
Our idea, it starts from the disbursement. So we are going to take into consideration certain aspects of the student in question. So according to the cost of living, according to the course, according to the university calendar in question, and we are going to provide suggestions according to the amount of money that they're going to receive. We can also integrate a little bit of budgeting and advice on how they're going to be able to spend the money.
So brainstorming time is up. Time to bring your idea to life. Yeah. You have 4 hours. Yes, sir. As you build, think of you are trying to pitch to a bank. A bank can contact you to take that feature to use it, or even HELB, the company itself, to take that feature. So yeah, do your best. You never know who's watching. Unachora hiyo iko book. Kuna video ningetumia kwa ChatGPT giving a flow. But pia iko fit ndio.
Being able to complete that work within the short period of time that we had, whatever you're about to present is something that basically you're just proud to also show other people to see. Basically, you're just happy about it.
The main challenge we had during the development process was git conflicts. We had a hard time making improvements in the software while using 2 machines. So one change might have been made on one machine but not registered on the other. So yeah, but we're still working on it. Yeah, but the software is coming along.
Okay, now that we have been able to finish everything, well, I feel good about it. I don't have any complaints. Maybe we'll get a little bit of feedback on areas that we can improve on later on. Yeah.
It was really great. We've been able to cover most part of the system. I'm very confident. I'm confident as a developer. I must be confident with my system, because who will be confident if I'm not the one confident on it? Yeah.
I expect to see good results. The food is ready. Let us now eat what has been cooked. Yes.
All right, time's up. So 30 minutes for brainstorming, 4 hours to build. How you all feeling? Alpha? Confident? So you're going to present and everybody can give his or her feedback. The person presenting, to the team presenting. Yeah. All the best to everybody who presents.
So our main issue ilikuwa students wana face a lot of challenges ku manage pesa zenye wanapewa kutoka kwa HELB. so tuka opt ku come up na a better option ama platform yenye itawasaidia kumanage pesa yenye wanapewa kutoka kwa HELB in a better way, in a more efficient way. Na to wanafunzi wenye this money is not enough, they have options zenye wanaweza auto invest. So hii pesa kuna a small amount itakuwa inaongezeka each and every time. So kama ulikuwa na 4k in a month, maybe itaongezeka na 500, ukwe na 4,500, which is better off than 4,000. And this is our dashboard.
So we have the dashboard here, there where you can see literally everything that in terms of how you've been spending, and you also have like the most recent payments. We can also conduct payments through the system. We have integrated Pesa SDK push where you can directly make payment to anywhere through here. You can make a payment there. And as my colleague said, the most standing out feature is where we can invest. So we thought that the HELB money is a little bit little for most students, so in a way that it can accommodate them throughout the whole semester. So that is where we should give them a way of investing instead of just saving, putting them in lockup for in case of emergencies. You can now come here where you can like you can get like a portion of your money, like maybe 5 to 25% of every semester's HELB money, and then you can choose where you want to invest depending on the risk. Now these risks are assessed by using AI. For now, you're using a Gemini 2.5 Pro, but we would like to advance into more expensive AI like Cloud, Sonnet, which are quite expensive. But we are willing, if we collaborate with the government, we can find a way to make this available to students, and also along with commercial banks, which can also benefit from the little money then that students get, and eventually throughout maybe for like 2 or 3 semesters, when they go to maybe the second year, they'll have some extra money using their HELB that can accommodate them throughout the whole semester. When you do this repeatedly, it will be like quite efficient for them. Yeah, that is the main solution that we build for them, away from the typical management in terms of lockup savings, alerts when you overspend, and yeah, that is our system. And also you can see the reports across what you've been doing and investing. So, so okay, the information that is brought, you can just generate it with AI. And then you can see everything on the dashboard. Oh, okay. Right now it has some issues, maybe because we haven't like put in an actual student, but that's essentially our system.
Here we have the dashboard. So what we were focusing on, we were trying to solve the problem of students maybe overspending using their money, maybe in the first week, the entire HELB amount during the first week completely. So we figured out that maybe we divide the amount every month. Since we have 4 months per semester, so we divided the amount 25%. 25. So we'll be giving them 25% each time after 1 month, right? So here, so there are multiple ways where you can okay, we have the HELB, so you get the amount from HELB. Then you can also add your amount if you have an extra amount on your pocket, and maybe you want to do something else with it. We want to budget them also. So it's not only for HELB money, but also for any cash that we also have, right? So you can add the funds there, and then you can get from M-Pesa or from bank. And then this is the dashboard. So this dashboard gives you the total balance, the monthly limit based on that percentage, and then the remaining this month, the month remaining. Then you also have the recent transactions. You can view your transactions that you have taken through the month. From the transfer history, that gives you the breakdown of what you've been doing. Maybe over the last month, you can filter them. Fund allocation. So here, on this page, we have different categories. We have the maybe housing that's for rent. So for food and meals, academic materials, maybe you want to buy something that's related to education, transportation, yeah, anything. So you can customize your categories there, and then you assign the amount that you want to use, and then it will be limiting that amount. Okay. Okay, that's the summary of what. On this page, we have the the components, or this component. So we have the pay bill, pochi la biashara. So on this side, you can do the payment, as in if you are on you are buying something, you can initiate you can select the payment method, then you'll be prompted. So you'll be paying that amount to the given details that you have provided to the site. Yeah, this is just for transactions. You initiate transactions on the site itself. Yeah, I think that is all for now.
So majorly the system is solving one particular problem. You realize that the HELB money is usually so kidogo. It's so small to be, to be expanded into a lot. Actually, most of the times that money is not enough. So the big question is, how can we ensure that this money is spread out over that period of time? For example, the 4-month period of time. So we came up with this system that can be able to immediately get into the system. It will be able to take your money and allocate it within the 4 months. This is where the catch is. The system, you are not the person who is going to ask money from the system. The system will schedule when the money should be released. Because the moment you got into the system, it does the allocation for you. The only time that you can be able maybe to query the system for money is usually at the point where you need an emergency. But then also at the point of emergency, we have also placed a limit to the emergency, because again, the emergency part can also be misused by somebody who is, you don't have an emergency and then you just withdraw the money. So we just have a limit also on the part of the emergency. Yeah, my friend will continue from there.
So on the solution part, we've been able to achieve a prototype. Let me go through it. So anyone can get into the system, register or login. So let me get started. So once I create an account, so here is will be the page where you can allocate the money into this system's account from maybe your M-Pesa or your bank or whatever place you've placed your money. But currently we've placed it as just an input since it's a prototype. So assume you've gotten, let's say 6,000 into the system from another account, let's say M-Pesa or bank. So then you specify the duration at which you want to spend that amount of money. Then you go on the budget categories. So currently we've achieved to specify this budget category, so you can choose the categories under which you're going to spend your money to. So you can specify, let's say, rent, study materials, and personal expenses. Then you go next. Then using AI, some artificial intelligence, then we can be able to categorize the amount under which they can be broken down into. So we said like accommodation and rent is a higher priority compared to study materials, which should be given 8,000 since you need to live, you need to pay for fees, and you need to eat. So on the study materials, we have allocated 8,000, personal expenses 7,000. So using some artificial intelligence, we've been able to categorize according to the priorities. Then you complete. Once you've completed, we've taken your money, stored it on our account. Then you can just work with your money the way my partner specified. So here is just a dashboard specifying the amounts and everything. The next release, when your next release will be, there is budget and expenses, so we can be able to track the expenses. Let's say you've used a certain amount for food and certain things. So we are taking the expenses because you can use these expenses to provide some analytics on how we can help you maybe know how to budget more. We can help you also to provide some analytics, provide a trend on how you are spending, on what things you spend more compared to the others. Yeah. So here is where you add your expenses and such things. Then we'll be able to move the progress bar according to the spendings. Then there's the spending analysis. So here we provide the total amount spent, the average, the projected. So from your spendings and previous spending, you can be able to analyze and give a projected on the amount that you will spend currently. Then the release schedule. So here we provide a schedule on how your amount will be released. Which dates will the amount be released according to the way it was broken down on the categories that got the amount. Then the emergency access. So on the emergency access, here is where you specify the amount needed, the reason. Yeah, basically that's it on the emergency access. The profile that deals with the profile information. So on the short period, that's what we've been able to achieve. Thank you.
We have come up with a HELB smart system, a smart system called HELB Smart. So the system has the following functionality. The aim is to help the students who apply for HELB to save their money or to keep the money within the budget. So we have an AI disbursement which allows the HELB to give students allocation depending on their course and their institution. So, and a budget tracker, loan repayment, banking. Those are the functionalities that we have. Barbara has explained.
Okay, so as she has already talked about it, we have an AI disbursement, which is supposed to take certain features into consideration. We have just test data. So this includes the student ID, the course type, the institution, and the region in which the student is going to be found. And this is supposed to help calculate the amount of money that they're going to get, which includes tuition, the monthly upkeep that they're going to need, and the different supplies. Now we take into consideration the course type because of the different things that you're going to need. For example, you're an engineer, you're going to need equipment such as the rulers that they use, the calculators, the sets. So this is going to be catered for from the disbursement calculator. Now, when we talk about the upkeep from the student side, we have the smart budget tracker, which is briefly shown here, which has food, dining, transportation, as you can see. And it also alerts the students, it's supposed to alert the students on their overspending, the budget warnings, and it gives advice. Yes. We also have a bank integration. Okay, Okay, so a student profile, this is from the bank. They're able to set up a student's profile quite effectively and quite fast. This includes the budget tracker, which is not fully integrated at the moment, but we do have this. So take that into consideration. The bank integration serves as a point for tracking the spending of the students, because the money is going to be released onto the bank, where the student is going to do their monthly spendings from here. And it also assists when it comes for the loan repayments afterwards. So, yeah, that is from the banking side. And also it provides various analytics. So it just shows the student distribution according to the amount of money that they've been able to get, the disbursements. As you can see here, it is also supposed to show according to the institution's budget analysis. This is according to individual students. Now we're taking into consideration that this is a single student. So this is the food, the transport, entertainment, accommodation, all of it. And you're given the analysis here. We talk about the repayments, how they are able to repay the amounts that they have been given over the duration of the 4 years. And how they've been able to repay. And yeah, basically the system performance and how it is able to record all of that. Yes. I'm done. Yes. Any question?
I'm trying to relate what you've provided and the problem that you are supposed to solve. On how you let the students manage their amounts, their help that is getting to their accounts. So I'm trying to relate on the solution that you provided and the problem itself. So how is the solution relating to the problem? How is it helping the student manage their help amounts? Yeah.
Okay, so if we talk specifically, just a moment. Okay, so if you are specifically talking about the how the students are supposed to, track their expenditure. We have, yes, this budget tracker, smart budget tracker, which has been outlined quite perfectly here, which helps in the expenditure. It helps you see whatever you've been given and how how you're going to use it appropriately. Yes. Please, if I have not understood your question.
All right. maybe I can spell it clearly. Yeah. So that's a tracker.
That's a track.
Tracks
yes.
my budget. Mm-hmm. So how does it help me manage my money? That's tracks in a tracker.
Okay, we have a bank integration.
Because maybe wait I finish. Because still, the tracker, without the system, also I'll still go food and drinking, transportation, entertainment, accommodation. See, and it can still track. But how can it help me manage the amount, my money? You see, so that I can be able to use it given the duration of time. Yeah, that's all.
Will you start by answering that one first?
You can, let's just pile them up together, please.
My question is, why do you need a loan repayment page? Are you the one providing that loan? I don't think that is necessary.
Okay, we'll remove that one. Okay, Barbara unaweza jibu Marian, acha nijibu Alpha. This system has a bank integration, and the bank integration has a disbursement calculator using AI, which will predict a minimum amount of money you may require within a month. But that was not integrated for giving you money monthly or after 2 weeks or whatever. So you get to, if you have the system, you can input your ID, your course, institution and region, and we'll put some other, I don't know how to put it, but the amount you need to spend within that month, and the bank will allocate the money and leave some for the next month.
All right. Yeah.
And the budget will be tracked. Okay, if you spend the money you have been given by the bank within that time, look for where you can survive.
So here's the feedback, guys. Thank you for the presentation. Yeah, things got heated up a bit, Barbara. So the judges will take over from here.
You guys have the correct ideas. I think kila group iko na points zenye tulikuwa tunatafuta. Some factors that I was looking forward to see: user experience. So the interface should be the user should be easy to navigate, and I did not see any complex feature in any group. The last feature I wanted to see was, is it a new innovation or it's something that is existing? Yeah, thank you very much. And now I hand over to the next judge.
Evening, everyone. Today I was a judge together with my colleague Joseph, and he has just introduced on the aspects that we're looking into. I was also looking into some other things. One, he said problem solving, that was the main issue. So apart from problem solving, does the app that you're creating have any other additional features that can assist the student? Then the other thing that I was looking into was scalability. Can the app be updated, or does it just remain as you created it? Does it have room for expansion and such? Security, he said security, so just a repetition. And the last thing is feasibility. Can the students really check your app, and can they use it? So disclaimer, all groups did perfectly well, putting in consideration the time that you guys had, it was such a little time. So if given some more time and if you guys work on your project, maybe for some days, weeks, they can become perfect things. So our number 4 was group number 1. Our number 4 was group number 1.
I appreciate them.
Yeah, we appreciate them kindly. At 10, our number 3 came our number 3 and number 2 was a very stiff one. So our number 3 comes to group number 3. Appreciate them. Our number 2 goes to group number 4. And now, and obviously our number 1 goes to group number 2. We'd like to appreciate the good work that you've done.
So thank you, judges, for the feedback. Now everybody goes home with not only feedback but also insights. So everything depends on perspective. So from my own perspective, I was going for group number 1, investment, because of investment. But it's because I'm a student, so, and for the most part, most of my daily bills, I don't pay. So the HELB money, I want it to go somewhere it can bring profit from, right? So yeah, from my perspective, I was going for this investment idea. Then yeah, so this was the very first episode of the Coding Show. Thank you all. Incredible, absolutely incredible vibe. Yeah, so this, as the first episode, this is close to my heart, right? So thanks, big thank you, because not, as I was asking people to come, I didn't have a proof of concept of what I was going to do. So this was, you coming is, yeah, it's very deep, yeah. So big shout out to all you all, my guests, yeah, and also the Edenfield Limited team. Thanks, yeah. Remember, it's about ideas, creativity, and building together. So, and to our viewers also, thank you all for viewing. Thank you all for viewing. Yeah, we couldn't have done this without you. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, and also subscribe, hit the notification bell, share to a friend, and comment down below what feature would you add for HELB loans. Yeah, keep winning.